Welcome to today's class. Today we'll be learning how to blend colors. Now, the process you use to blend your colors can be determined by the type of paint you are actually using. But for this class, we'll be blending with the oil paint. There are several processes to blend. The very first one is to blend using your colors, and the second process is to blend using a linseed oil or the solvent of that paint that you're using, while the last process is by using dry brush. So aside from this, there might be other processes that people use, but for me, these are the three major processes I use to blend my colors. So aside from this, there are some key things you need to know when you are blending colors. And one of them is how colors relate with each other. This is like a lemon yellow, and this is green. I think the paint is stopped. This is a green. We also have red. This is a red that is closer to yellow. And we have the crimson red too. This is a red that is closer to blue. As you can see, it's looking like magenta. So we'll try to blend these colors and see what the result is going to look like. We are going to blend using the paint, and we're also going to try to blend using our solvents. So you need to understand which of the process you are using to know the best approach for your painting. So both approach is actually good. This is ultramarine blue and crimson red. So we can blend these two colors together because they are colors that are close to each other. Like I said, they are they are neighboring colors. So to blend them is easy. If I'm to blend with color, I can choose any one of the color and gradually bring it into the other color. That's how to blend with color. But however, you have to be careful not to overdo the process. Then when you see that, oh, it's getting way into this other color, you clean your brush, then you use the other color and bring it inside back. So that's how you keep on um, using both colors to blend it each other until you achieve a smooth transition. Blending is the smooth transition between two colors. Let's add more crimson red there. Okay, let's move into blending two other different colors. This time a primary color and a secondary color. This is lemon yellow, is close to blue. That is actually closer to green. And this is a green, a bright green. So let's blend them together using the paint. So I'm going to take yellow and start laying it on the green, in between the green and the yellow, so that I can have a smooth transition. We can decide to use the green too into the yellow. So we repeat the process until we have something we are satisfied with. So, in case you are out of linseed oil and you want to paint, I'm here to tell you that you should not stop yourself from painting because there's no linseed oil. You can actually blend using both colors. And also, some people blend using dry brush depending on the details they want to achieve. Now, this is the rule about blending that you should not do. Let's take, for instance, you want to blend red into green. It is very wrong to just place your red and your green side by side. You are not going to have a smooth transition. If you try to blend this, because they are complementary colors, we are going to have a sort of brownish color in between, which does not create smooth transition between the two colors because they are supposed to blend into um, colors that are familiar to each other. So you are going to have moldy colors in between, which is not what we want to have when we blend. Whenever we blend, we want to have a smooth transition between two colors. But in order to solve this problem, this is the smart way you can approach it. You pick up the red. This red is actually closer to yellow. So we don't have a yellow that is closer to red yet. Okay. But after this, you use a yellow that is closer to red before this yellow that is closer to green. After then we can move on to the green as the last color. All of this doesn't have to be this bold in between your colors, but just make sure you have colors that relate to both of them in between. It makes it easier and smoother to blend. And while blending, don't forget to always clean your brush at every point because it helps to take away the residual of the last color and which help you blend your work properly and easily. So with this, we can achieve a better and a smooth transition compared to this that has sort of brownish color in between. If we had the other shade of yellow in between this, it helps you to even blend better. So these are the tricks of achieving a smooth and a nice color transition when you are blending. And masters use this trick a lot. So let's come into blending with the linseed oil. I'll just practice one with this and would end the video. If this video is helpful to you, I make tutorial videos to help artists learn how to paint. Uh, so if you like to learn more, do well to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be the first to see my next video. So now we want to blend using the linseed oil. First off, you need to wash your brush, make sure it is clean, and once you achieve that, you can dip it into the linseed oil. Make sure it's not too wet or too dry. So we want to mop the excess linseed oil out. After then, you use the brush with the linseed oil to uh, blend the two colors by painting in between the two colors. So with that, you can transit the colors from one into the other. So if you have any challenge with blending any colors, let me know in the comment section. I will be there to respond to every comment. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.